Hello there, welcome to another episode of Flash Zellow, Fiction Done Fast, the show where I take a bunch of prompts from my friends and turn them into one-page short stories for your entertainment. Although, turns out, we got a message here from Dune Harper in the chat.
Yo, bitch, where's my stream? I was just about to get fucking down on some more duets, man. You can't fucking say, hey, buddy, how about you hop on into stream time so that we can get this shit done? Meanwhile, I'm sitting over here fucking with my thumb up my ass waiting on your fucking stream. Where are the props at, Cracker? I almost said the other one. I was like, don't.
How about that? Hello, Scarlet Fury. How's it going? I just figured that, a message like that should be shared with the whole class. Right, Cassie?
Yeah.
Can't even pretend to muster some enthusiasm. There we go. That's the best we're going to get. That's it. Could you do me a favor? Could you grab me my Powerade? You bought me this.
I did.
All right. Well, we're here. I'm just listening to a great cover of a Linkin Park song. Oh. Trying to think of any fun covers of Linkin Park I know. I know Jonathan Young has done some. I know that guy who does weird, not remix, but he kind of changes the tone of the cover by doing in the end, but it's in a major key, so it's just super happy, upbeat. What, Sorry, I plowed through so much ramen for lunch so quickly to get on the stream, and now I feel regret. It was in the end. Okay, yeah, but who did the cover? Who did the cover? Sean. Nope. Nothing popping up. No. So, lol, think about it. It wouldn't be online. Gotcha. Right. Mm-hmm. Sure, Dan. All right, well, let's look at the prompts we have, and I don't know if I scared Dune Harper away. Or if Dune Harper can access the chat. I don't know. Who knows? But how is everybody doing today? Everybody doing well? Are we good? Are we hanging in there? As 2020 continues to wind down and God knows what horrors await us next year. Because it never ends. This ride sucks. I'd like to get off, please. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to read our prompts. We've got a new one just in the last couple of minutes from Dune Harper, who is still MIA in the chat. Where are you? Did I take too long? I'm sorry. I apologize, boo. So, let's start with, we have Plain Turnips gave us, how about a holiday-themed one where a Christmas tree gets possessed by John Malkovich? Swooby gave us, every word for expressing emotion has been banned from being spoken or written, and you're trying to confess your love to your dream girl or guy. Your dream person with pronouns. Your dream human. Confess your love to your dream human without using pre-existing emotion words. And then Dune Harper, who's gone, who's vanished, where have you gone? Gave us, a young woman is haunted by the wailings of a child. The cries come from the walls in her house, but she can never find a source. So, I like that one. It reminds me of, well, it reminded me of a Pat Rothfuss quote or story, but now I'm thinking about it, it doesn't really apply at all. But it's got some like old Lovecraft Poe vibes, you know? So. Okay. Ah! What did I do? I didn't know I could make that full screen. My mistake. So, I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking at these, kind of just going, huh. I like the young woman haunted by the wailings of a child. That one's actually not too hard. That one's like a fairly straightforward story, but I wanted to try and get these other two tackled today, because I didn't know I was going to have a new prompt right off the bat. The problem is, oh god, John Malkovich is such a unique character and unique like person. I'm like, I don't know. What's the hold up, Daddy? Dune Harper messaged and said, "What's the hold up, Daddy?" I'd like to think that this was like Daddy-o kind of daddy, but like I'm just gonna assume it's just daddy. You know the difference between a daddy and a daddy, right, Cassie? Mm-hmm. Have you discussed daddies with your loved one? Discuss daddies with your loved one today. Daddy. Oh, fuck it. There's a great Maggie May video essay about bad fathers depicted in film, but she just calls them bad daddies. The whole video. And I loved it. I think the delivery is hilarious. And everyone I showed it to just didn't love it as much. Oh. Yeah, John Malkovich is such a weird character that I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. And then Swooby. This is a great challenge because, like, honestly, it just scares me to try. Okay, I think I have an idea for John Malkovich. Let's see how it goes. How about... I might actually go back on this one and try the other prompt. I think. Maybe. I don't know. These are hard. Which is good. Hard is good. Wait. Yeah. Hard is good. Right, Cassie?
Sure. What?
I said hard is good.
Oh.
Oh, fuck it. Let's just run with it and see what happens. So, I'm just kind of looking at John Malkovich's fucking Wikipedia page going, okay, is there anything in here I can fucking mine for this story? He created his own fashion company. He speaks French. He speaks fluent French. Okay. Wow, he saved someone's life. Okay. Okay. It's only taken 40 minutes. Oh, God. So, not that anyone's gotten to read this yet. I don't know if anyone can actually see it on the screen. But sometimes you write a piece and you're like, this is distinctly British. I don't know why. Nothing I have written, like, says Britain. But this says, it's British. I'm writing very British characters. I don't know how that happened. I don't think John Malkovich is British. No, he's from Illinois. So he's actually only from a couple hours south of where I was born. Cool. Go figure. Anyways, this is how I think of my home, where I grew up as when I was a kid. I lived in the Midwest until I was 11 or 12, and then I moved to the desert after that. So I just got I'm just Dune Harper messaged and said, "My Twitch is stuck on your waiting screen." Oh hey, welcome to the stream, buddy. I just assumed you could hear everything I've been saying. Oops. Wait, Dune Harper, does that mean you missed the entire conversation about Daddy? Oh no, Cassie. We're gonna have to repeat the entire Daddy conversation.
Oh no, I think I hear a cat outside.
I don't hear a cat.
What?
I don't hear a cat. You hear a cat?
What?
What? Where are you going?
Just having a conversation.
But you don't want to be part of the Daddy conversation? Hey Cassie. Daddy. 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 What she doesn't know is that the window's open, and while she's on the porch with the cats, I can just yell Daddy down at her. Like a good fiance. Hey, welcome, Dune Harper. How you doing? Horny? Oh, you're doing horny. I can't help you with that. It's not that kind of story. Huh. Huh. Sorry. So it turns out one of the stray cats is not a stray cat, and the owner has arrived. Huh. I'm kind of sad. Listening to your... Yeah. I mean... A lot of drama happening downstairs. The owner has given up and is just letting the cat stay at... She just handed Cassie the cat food since the cat doesn't want to go home. It's like, well, you might as well have this. Wild. The cat is now yours. Oh, this is... There's good drama happening outside. I'm sad I'm missing it. Okay. Janice, you're talking to a tree. Name them Abby, short for Amanda. That particular cat, apparently his name is Jagger, but we've just called them Big Black. And there's Big Black, Chonky Boy, Bug, or Mr. Mister, and then Pretty Lady. I don't like the way you said black there. Big Black. I didn't pick Jagger. Apparently the other neighbors just call him Cracker. So. I'm not making that up either. They're like, what do you call him? Oh, we call him Big Black. And they're like, we call him Cracker. Jagger the Big Black Cracker. Jagger the Big Black Cracker. Okay, now that I've said, now that I've opened that door, Dune Harper, give me the rest of the lyrics to Jagger the Big Black Cracker. Set to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Okay. That's your job now. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules, except I do. It's my stream. That was an adventure.
Well, it's me being outside.
I was watching and relaying to the chat everything that I was seeing. Jagger,
Jagger.
who the neighbors Frank call Cracker.
Mm-hmm.
Jagger the Big Black Cracker
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
had a very...
I'm glad he has a home.
Apparently. Like, we thought that cat was stray for 2 months.
She said he went missing for a while, so.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we...
Mm-hmm.
What would you go to John Malkovich for advice about?
I don't think about John Malkovich terribly frequently. I don't know.
Dune Harper says that the cat's now ours because she gave us the food.
Yeah.
That's the official. Oh.
Wanted to stay here and follow me.
Jagger the Big Black Cracker had a very fuzzy face.
Mm-hmm.
He's an abandoned kitty, couch surfing at your place.
Mm-hmm.
All of the other kitties wouldn't fall for his tricks because Jagger the Big Black Cracker had a very massive tick. Did she say what gender the cat was?
It's a him. It's a neutered boy.
He's a neutered boy.
He's just
That-
a fat ass.
He's just a fat ass. We thought that cat was pregnant. That cat eats more than the other 3 strays combined. But he's so fucking big that, like, they can't do anything about it. That cat's gonna get some poos. All that and Mr. Bojangling's the place. I know what those words mean individually, I think. Actually, no, fuck, I don't. What does Bojangling's mean as a verb? Fuck my F. Fuck my F. He's a fat cat like Bojangles from Cats, and that cat got laid. Phone bad for type to type of autocorrect. Bojangles from Cats, the musical? You mean Bustopher Jones? Is not skin and bones. In fact, he's remarkably fat. He doesn't haunt pubs. He has 8 or 9 clubs full. He's St. James the Street Cat. He's the cat we all greet as he walks down the street in his coat of fastidious black. What comes after that? He's a 1,000-pounder.
I don't remember. It's been a minute.
Still, I remember part of it. Oh no, wait, Bojangles is a song about a human man. Okay, I actually managed to get through this song. No. Dune Harp, you got me fucked. Managed to get through this story. This very weird story. I loved it, but that was, just so weird. Alright. Here we go. Here is today's first story. Greg Smith came home to his unremarkable house after an unremarkable day at his unremarkable job. English accent. Oh, fuck. I'm so out of practice. I don't practice my accents anymore. Not since I graduated from, studying theater. I gotta, practice in my head for a second. Greg Smith came home. Nope. Greg Smith came home to his unremarkable house after an unremarkable day at his unremarkable job as part of his unremarkable life to a remarkable sight. His wife, Janice, was engaged in a heated dialogue with their Christmas tree. It was taller than her, with an angel perched lopsided atop it. Lights twinkled around its edges, and ornaments hung off of its branches. And Janice, as he had previously noticed, was screaming at it with the full force of a football fan. "You cannot speak to me like that in my house! I don't care how green your pine needles are, I'll toss you out on the curb and buy one of those plastic trees!" There was a pause in the room. Janice folded her arms, crossed her chest. "Well, of course the plastic trees have to be polite. It's part of the corporate structure, like any poor sod working in retail." Greg placed his fist in front of his mouth and coughed to catch her attention. "Honey?" "Sweetie, will you tell Mr. Malkovich that—" She paused. "What?" "You asked for Monty Python. This is what you get." "What?" "It's a dead parrot."
I can't.
Okay. Greg looked between her and the decorated pine in the corner of the living room. "Janice, you're talking to a tree." "Be that as it may, Mother always told me it was impolite to ignore your guests." She shot the tree a dirty look. No matter how rude they might be. Greg opened his mouth, but was cut off by a wafting, whispery, and reedy voice. It came from the tree. "Listen, Greg, I was just telling your wife..." No, I can't even begin to do a John Malkovich voice. Nope, it's completely bombing. "Listen, Greg, I was just telling your wife, it doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me to spend Christmas at a church when you don't feel welcome in the congregation." "But it's a Christmas tradition!" She put her hands on her hips and turned to Greg. "Tell him!" Greg, however, did not tell him. He walked out the front door and back to the most unremarkable pub he could find. There you go! I definitely think I was hitting the, there's some lovely mud over here! I have several questions. Hi, Yen Dang. Hello, Nova XA Grim. So, Dune Harper, hit me. What are your questions? Please list them from remarkable to unremarkable, or unremarkable to remarkable, whichever you feel best suits the current prompt. I don't know. Did she summon Malkovich's soul to the tree? Well, that's the thing. The prompt I got was just, how about a holiday-themed one where a Christmas tree gets possessed by John Malkovich? I just felt like Malkovich would roll with it, you know? Does he like being a tree? I think he prefers being this kind of tree than a plastic tree. I'd like to think that she summoned, or I'd like to think she summoned him, wait. That's weird. I wasn't reading that aloud. I had started to say, I'd like to think she summoned him. And you had typed, I'd like to think she summoned him. And now I'm concerned. Get out of my brain, Dune Harper. I was going to say, I'd like to think she summoned him entirely by accident. I have no question on the matter. Well, that's good. We're like brothers, only closer. Mm-hmm. How do I send images to this? You know, man, fuck it. I haven't figured out Twitch. I've been doing this for months. So, the other prompt we're going to try today I want to send the gross SpongeBob again. I also really enjoyed this story, like a little skit. It kind of gave me. I mean, I was making Monty Python jokes, but it was actually reminding me of something I would have seen on like Hugh and Laurie, if you ever watched that show. Specifically, the sketch where. Or Fry and Laurie. Sorry. With Fry and Laurie, where Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie are together, and one of them is having an affair with them behind their... So it's like... Hugh Laurie is an actor. He was part of Fry and Laurie with Stephen Fry, which is a wonderful British, or at least as far as I remember, it was a wonderful British sketch comedy show. And the only bit I remember is that they were... you might not know, but he played Dr. House, MD. No. The guy from 101 Dalmatians? No fucking way. Pretty sure his son is a fucking mouse or something, too. Oh, shit. That one I actually... I loved that movie as a kid, and I have not seen it since then. Oh, good times. So this prompt is, every word for expressing emotion has been banned, and you're trying to confess your love to your dream person. So what do you do? What do you do in that instance? Sorry, I just got a prompt. Protag is trapped in a traditional white person Christmas movie, but they're openly aware. Oh dear. Charades. Charades? Yeah? I'm gonna... I mean, I would die for you doesn't use emotion words, but expresses an emotion. What are the rules here? You know, to be completely honest, I have no idea yet. That's one of the fun things about the prompts is like, you know, my friends can kind of throw together these prompts and then I have to be the one to figure out what the rules are. Because the first thing it reminds me of is, it kind of reminds me of Equilibrium with Christian Bale. Okay, it says dream human. That's an option. It's an option. It's not jumping out to me. But what I want to do is I kind of want to just write the first two bits that I know and kind of see what I discover along the way. And then kind of revisit and maybe figure out the second. Well, fuck you too. That's right. Am I getting a well fuck you too because I didn't read yours out loud? I like Bob's idea. This is happening very quickly. It's also confusing me because both of your names are popping up in the same shade of green. So I'm like, it's taking me that half second longer to go, wait, who's saying what? Yeah, don't worry, Bob. Dune Harper has been my friend for 11 years. And he just hurls loving abuse at me. Just because, honestly. You know how it goes. That's how love is. I think. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Bob, you're a terrible person. Leave the chat. No! I don't know you well enough. I'm aggressive because I don't know how to show how much I adore him. Now... Oh, I see what's happening. I'm being screwed with. I was like, what? Alright. Alright, I'm back. Had to step outside to see the winter solstice conjunction while barefoot. Alright. Well, as you do. Yeah, hope, I don't think we could see that from where we are, right? Considering the sun is still up?
Yeah.
I'm not... You ever have those moments where you're like, common sense tells me, but suddenly I don't fucking know. I could be really wrong about this thing that I don't have any knowledge of, but I'd like to think I can see it either, or you can't see it either. And if you can't see it, did you try going outside? Northern Hemisphere. Can't. There's a big fucking orange thing that hurts to look at it in the way. You know, I never thought of it as orange. I think it's more of an off yellow. You should look at it again. Tell me if I'm right. It looks like burn. You're never. You're never what? You're never right. Oh. So when I said that you were like my best friend for like a decade, I was wrong. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I love you. No, take it back. You gotta commit to the bit. Quick, abuse me verbally. We're getting dangerously close to the daddy conversation again.
I was gonna go downstairs and make coffee anyway, but
Or physically. Your hair is orange. He's into that. You're not wrong. Okay. I have to take a moment. You guys continue slinging abuse. It's more of a luscious copper. No, you're supposed to be being mean. Stop it. I'm gonna go back to the story. Fuck, I want to wear a lock of it like a necklace. Okay, maybe too far. Just reel it back just a little bit. Okay, and then you see it in the southwest. It's looking pretty orange. Good thing it's not a satellite. Yeah. Okay. I've been trying to do this all week. Let's play an Among Us screenplay together. Twitch chat version. Like Among Us the video game? Because if it's Among Us the video game, I think John Carpenter's like a comedy. Haha, I thought John Carpenter's The Thing was a comedy. No, I can't even finish the joke. It does have some funny moments in it, though. Okay. But... Okay. I look away for like 2 lines of narrative, and I don't even know what's happening in the chat now. Hold on, I have to be OOC. Shane, focus. Shane, right. What does OOC even mean? I've seen this thrown around before. OOC. Out of character. Oh. I see. Okay. Out of chat? Out of character? Out of... What's another C word that would be funny in this context? Out of context! I'll never spell aesthetically right the first time. Shrink is... Man, this is challenging. Once again, I got distracted. Hey, no worries. That gives me just enough time to get a little bit of headway on this one-page story. So, don't feel bad. Okay. Okay. So, I tried to... Wow, we're up to 7 viewers. I don't actually know if that's happened before. But welcome back. Hey, I'm back. And we're about to read this very strange prompt I got that I then turned into a one-page short story. So the prompt was, once again, for anyone who missed it, it's right here. Hey, Swoopy! Hey! I did your prompt, man! I think? Unless this is a different Swoopy? I see that. Hey! I think... Is this the first time you've come into the chat? I think this is the first time I've seen you. It is I, Swoopy. Yeah. It him. You fuck now. Or probably not. Swoopy's a really good dude. Alright, well, I'm just going to jump into it then, because this is your story. So I'm rereading the prompt, and then I'll read the story. So, every word for expressing emotion has been banned from being spoken or written, and you're trying to confess your love to your dream girl or guy. Your dream person with pronouns. Your dream human. Confess your love to your dream human without using pre-existing emotion words. You know, now that rereading it, I almost want to go back through and just remove all the pronouns and just black them out, like redacted. A well thought out prompt. I loved it. I might do that as an edit later. I might actually go through and change any of the pronouns to make it again redacted. That could be kind of funny. Neil had never met a girl like Cindy before. She was indescribable. Literally, he couldn't describe her. Sure, he could say she had aesthetically attractive eyes, sharp blue, or cosmetically appreciable hair, dark brown. But somehow that lacked... Wait, that's how the Call of Duty Recon edition handled it. Gotcha. Okay. But somehow that lacked the punch to convey the magnitude of what he wanted to say. Truthfully, he found himself staring at her at all hours of the day, and imperfections once noted, he began to dismiss, and then... Neil didn't have the words to tell her how he felt. Literally. Little did Neil know that every word for expressing emotion had been banned from being spoken or written. Why? Well, believe it or not, the British had a lot to do with it. You see, in the mid-21st century... Cindy? Neil asked. Yes? She asked. How about responded? Responded. Yes, she responded, looking over at him from across the shop they both worked in. He opened his mouth to speak, but his vocal cords failed him. Not that it would have been much good, seeing as, like I said before, he had no idea what words to use. The usual words like love or adore or fond, they were completely alien to him. Foreign concepts, like the idea of Nevada to a polar bear. Are you functioning? Cindy asked. He nodded, then shook his head, then nodded again. I am... Nurgle. He managed with some amount of effort. With you. What? Nurgle, he said, slightly more confidence. It's like there's this balloon inside of me, and when you walk by, the balloon gets bigger, like it's about to pop. And that's Fnurgle? She asked, to which he nodded. Well, then I Fnurgle you too. There you guys go. Fnurgle is my contribution. You know, somewhere in the back of my brain, I'm pretty sure Fnurgle came from something, but I seriously don't remember what. Oh, hey, Scarlet Fury. Haven't seen you since the beginning of the chat. The metaphor was cute. Yeah. This is definitely one of those stories that, like, I got down to the bottom and was like, fuck, I have to end this somehow. Oh, no. But I thought that turned out pretty okay. I'm glad Swooby liked it. That's always kind of the scariest thing, is when you're, like, thinking about the person who gave you the prompt and you're like, I have to share this with this person and I really want them to like it, so they keep giving me prompts. Because I think there is at least one person who didn't like some of the first prompts that they gave me. There is a balloon inside of me, and it is this story. Aww. Cute. I'm glad it will. I'm pretty happy with how that worked out. So. Alright. Well, we had a lot of chat engagement today. That was new and exciting and distracting and kind of scary. I'm kind of used to it just being Scarlet Fury and I for like... You manifested Swooby into the chat, you psychic phenom, you... Hey, I'll let you in on a secret. It's because we're both gingers. So, alright, well that's where I'm going to wrap things up today. I sensed a disturbance in the forest and I had to check it out. Hey, that was great timing though. That was hilarious. So, I'm really glad you popped by. The Hibernian Mind Meld. Yeah. Alright. Well, I am going to wrap this up then. I will not be back, as I usually do, on Friday because, hey, it's Christmas and I figured take a day off. Because I'm lazy, Like all writers. But yeah, I will be back on Saturday. Same time, for anyone who wants to swing by. You are totes welcome. And it does kind of make it more fun to have, people in the chat and kind of bouncing ideas around. So, alright. Well, the chat did get messed up. I didn't even notice until now. Can I fix that? Position. I think I fixed that. I will be back. Wait. What time for the people in the back? Wait, I'm trying to fix the thing. I'm sorry. I'm so squirrel-brained. Oh, okay. What time for the people in the back? I usually pop in between 2:30 and 3 o'clock, depending on if anything else is going on in my life. 2:30 if I'm feeling kind of feisty. 3 o'clock if it's, a day. Squirrel brain. Just trying to move that butt. Not touching that one. And yeah, that's, Utah time? So, what about the people in the front? They're in the splash zone, man. They signed up for it, Like, there's just, really, this is what they want. So, not much I can do except deliver. Sploosh. And we're back to daddy. So, ponchos. Got it. Alright. Like I said, I'm going to wrap this up. I will be back at the end of the week. And until then, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to write. Remember, no heroes in 2020, and that is going to also be true of 2021. So, I'll see you guys next time. Where's the button? There. Bye, guys.